Hey there, Living Waters. It's Drew here with another Soul Care Saturday video. Something that's been on my heart as we've approached this weekend is the fact that this is Mother's Day weekend. And for a lot of people, Mother's Day is a wonderful celebration. It's a wonderful time of recognizing the influence and the sacrifices and the love poured out on you by your mom or your stepmom or your grandma or whoever. And it's just a great day full of flowers and cards and appreciation and phone calls and videos. And for all of you who are experiencing this day or will experience this day as a blessing, I just say God bless and probably very well earned appreciation on this day for all those moms that have done an incredible job through difficulty and through seasons of challenge and through just the gamut of motherhood. Thank you for all that you do, and the celebration is well deserved. But the unfortunate part is that this weekend also brings with it a lot of pain for a lot of people. And it's been on my heart to speak to that pain. Now, I don't do this to try to bring the tone down for Mother's Day or rob celebration from those who can. By all means, feel the full freedom to celebrate if you can. But what I am wanting to acknowledge today is that for some people, Mother's Day is very, very difficult. And that can come in a lot of forms and a lot of reasons and a lot of roots. It can be for the woman who Mother's Day is incredibly painful because instead of celebrating with your children, you're remembering that you miscarried, or maybe in a season a long time back when you weren't ready for motherhood, or you made decisions that were maybe not the best decisions. Maybe you experienced that trauma and that heartbreak of an abortion. And Mother's Day carries with it feelings of condemnation and failure and regret and remorse and undealt with grief. Maybe you had an abusive mom or a very unstable mom, and the weight of Mother's Day carries with it just this realization of what you never received, or what maybe your mom was incapable of giving you, and that weighs heavy on your hearts and your minds today. Maybe you just have had a falling out with your mom, and there's difficulty in the relationship, and there's brokenness there, and you would like to be able to experience the celebration of Mother's Day, or maybe you're a mom whose children have gone wayward or are prodigal, and you know that you won't receive the phone call this year. And there's that loss and that absence of longing to want to celebrate, but that dampening reality that relationships just aren't what they should be. And so this is a day of grief. All of those things, all those scenarios are real, and they bring, and many other scenarios, by the way, they all bring and kind of cast a shadow over a day that is supposed to be celebratory. But motherhood is not as cut and dry. Just like fatherhood, and I'm sure I'll do a video like this on Father's Day too, but parenthood is not cut and dry. It doesn't come with just easy, full success or full failure. It's often a mixed bag, and it often has a lot of complex nuances to it. And so I just want to give permission for those who are experiencing this day with less joy and with less hope and with maybe more pain. Your experience today is just as valid as those who are celebrating. And if Mother's Day has to be a day, or is a day, that instead of celebration, you come and acknowledge your hurt and your grief, then that can be a productive Mother's Day. It's okay to acknowledge Mother's Day in whatever state and whatever reality you are experiencing. Let this be a day where you bring the fullness of what you're experiencing, whether that be celebration and joy or whether that be grief and heartache. Bring all of that to the Lord. Bring all of your reality to the Lord. For those who are celebrating today, again, very happy that you can do that. Bring that celebration to the Lord and acknowledge to him how blessed you are to be able to celebrate and experience Mother's Day with joy and with fullness of heart and with no pain and with no complications, because that can feel like a freaking miracle to a lot of us. And so I would encourage you to come and just bring that full celebration of joy. Come to the Lord with that and say thank you. And for those of us who maybe experience this day differently, for those of you who experience that differently and are full of pain, bring the fullness of that to the Lord. Bring it all to him and come to him, not trying to suppress your hurt, not trying to make better your hurt, but just come to him with your hurt and say, God, this day is hard. Come fully to him with the reasons why. You know, one of the scriptures on my mind for this day is in the Psalms, I believe Psalm 34, verse 18. And it says this: the Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and he saves those crushed in spirit. And I want to say to those who are brokenhearted or crushed in spirit today, the Lord is close to you. Your heart and your hurt and your pain are significant to him. He cares and he's with you. So in whatever place you find yourself today, on Mother's Day or approaching Mother's Day, please know that it's okay, that it's valid, that we care and we're with you. And I want to encourage all of you, in whatever place you are, come with the fullness of where you are to the Lord and hand it to him. Whether it's praise and thanksgiving or whether it's heartache and prayer request, come to him and let the Lord of the universe be close to you, celebrate with you or mourn with you, whatever it is. But for all who experience this day with pain, we're with you. We see you. We're praying for you. And the God of all comfort is with you too. I hope that this is a good Mother's Day for all of you. I hope there's wonderful celebrations and also moments to give whatever it is you're feeling back to the Lord, where he will meet you. God bless you this weekend, and happy Mother's Day.